Right, we're live. Welcome everybody to RSF1, Season 13, Division 1, Round 1, Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. And I'm going in the dark. I don't really know the pace of these drivers. I was in Div 2 last season, now in Div 1. Looking forward to this one. The one driver I say I will know, where is he? I don't think he's here yet. He's a JPP Gaming Division 2 champion. Interesting to see where he falls out in the grid. He had a good championship last season with Aaron Scott and Cornish. Now he's testing his skills against RSF1's best, Division 1. I think he'll be happy with a few points here, JPP Gaming, but we'll see how it goes. Looking at your teams, in the Red Bull, we've got Easton and Matty. In the Mercedes, Nifty Nasri and VRC Dan. Scuderi Ferrari, Sainty and Duffalump. Ah, yes. Duffalump was in Div 2 last season, really good racer. Enjoyed watching some of his races. Interesting to see where he falls out in Div 1 as well. He impressed me last season, so he must have impressed someone at RSF1. He's got a promotion as well to Div 1. Interesting team, that Ferrari one. We keep an eye on that one. McLaren, Drastic Blaze and Daff. And we've got Aston Martin, Muddy Biscuit and What in Hell. Alpine, Scarborgo and RSF1 Invade. See how they go. Williams, Tornado and JPP Gaming, the Division 2 champion. In the Racing Bulls, Resilience, and at the moment Daniel Ricciardo. 19 drivers in already, it's good. Kick Sauber, Red Dragon and Sem F1. And Ryan Searles and Desbro in the Haas. Yeah, Ryan did do a few races I think in Div 2. Really quick driver as well, so I know a couple of the drivers. Waiting to get this one underway now. So, make sure all is good on the Twitch. Everyone's having a good Monday evening. Where is it? There it is. Who have we got in the Twitch chat? Evening all from Tiger. Alright Tiger, how we doing? Hope Tiger's having a good Monday evening. Who is the Division 1 current champion? Who is the... Full grid, nice. Yeah, Tiger, full grid. Starting off as we mean to go on. Evening, how are we doing? We're doing alright, I think. Got a full grid, so starting off well, mate. It's anyone's pick for a poll today. Everyone wants to get off to a good start, get a nice start to the season. Is the mic clear? I'm still going through adverts. I'm in 404. Hope the mic's alright. Alright, here we go. You'll see with the setups of these drivers as well what they're running down the straight and the speed difference, the downforce settings. Some drivers like to run a lowish downforce setting here to maximise the third sector, but that comes at a cost of compromising the middle sector. So they have to find a nice balance, and they're going to have to find it early on, because no one's going to want to drop out here, but we are going to lose 5. Let's get some details up. Everyone should be on a soft tyre. Movement from the pit lane, Mercedes. Looking to get a nice early lap in Q1. We've got movement from that Ferrari as well, down at Ferrari. So we've got Mercedes on track, Tony Stark on a hard tyre. Dun, 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 dun. We've got Duffel exiting the pit lane as well in the Ferrari. Well, that is that Ferrari. Traffic could be an issue as well. So you get a nice gap as well. Bit of clear air. Get a lap in here. What's the first driver out? We're going to ride a ball with Nifty Nasri. See what he can do here at Interlagos. Lifting it off, backing it off, just winding it up. Jinsao, you want to get a nice exit. Power yourself up the hill and start this season off. See approaching nearly 200 miles an hour into the braking zone of turn 1. Nice car placement, mix the apex lovely. Nice and composed there as well. Nice slingshot through turn 3. Again, this Mercedes looks fast as well, 200 miles an hour, braking zone of 4, onto the apex, picks the throttle up nicely, nips a little bit of curve here and there. So that positioning here and bravery, double apex, car sticks, really nice. Heavy braking zone, easy to outbrake yourself here, puts on the apex nice, picks the throttle up, nice throttle control. Big snatch to the right front, but got it onto the apex. Now powers his way, I think it's 13 into 14, Jinsao. 51.6, middle sector, a little bit wide there, but gets away with it. Using all the available track. Really good opening lap for the Mercedes. I think he'll be relatively happy with that. Shortest run to the line, hugs the left, 107.3. But I think times will drop as the track ramps up. We're right on board with Muddy Biscuit in the middle sector. A little bit of traffic ahead of him. Again, a little snatch to that front left. Nothing to write home about. Gets a nice slingshot. Nice drive out of that corner. Nice and brave on the brakes. Really late on the brakes there. About 60 metres. That's just all the way foot down as far as it'll go. Got a little bit of battery life left, and he's done a 108.1. P2 108.2 for Desbro. Duffel up to an 8.3 and a 10.2 for Tony Stark on a hard tyre. Probably getting his eye in there, Tony Stark, but it's not bad time, 2 seconds off there. Division 2 champion goes P2 with all 8.1. That's a good lap from him. JPP Gaming. .7, it's a decent middle sector for this Ferrari. Was dainty. 107.8 invade on top of the timing sheets. Times will drop, track's going to ramp up 8 flat for the Ferrari. Let's ride down who we've got on a lap. We see Dan in the Mercedes on a lap. Coming up towards turn 4. 17.5 in the first sector. That's a lovely braking zone there. Carried nice speed. Really nice speed. towards this double apex right. Really brave, and it sticks. Nips the apex lovely. And then gets it all under control. He's a little bit tight here. A little bit tight there. So crucial to get a good exit. 51.6 is a good middle sector. Could be better. There's a little bit to improve on the Mercedes through the middle sector. Is he going to match his teammate? Is he going to get anywhere near his teammate? 107.662 beats his teammate. Stops the timing screen. Not bad. No, resilience is on a lap in the racing ball. Fully committed. Through 6 and 7. Really tight. Look at the time. Very tight. Already in the top half. We've got laps to come. See where resilience falls out. 8-1. P8. Right in the mix. It's gonna get tight. So we're taking a breath for a sec. Because we've still got Red Dragon, Sem, Drastic Blaze, Wattinell, Easton, Ryan, Searles, Scarborger and Al Daff. Scarborger's out on that lap, so is Drastic Blaze. There he is. So we'll pick Scarborger's lap up, see where he's going to fall at. Resilience, oh my god, Brundle. So, game's a bit loud, boss. Game's a bit loud. Do I do that in a Twitch, in the stream settings? 2 secs. Game volume. Notch down. We'll pick up resilience, not resilience, Scarborger through turns 1, 2 and 3. Okay, hooked it up pretty well. He's got McLaren ahead of him. 17.5, sector 1. Alright. Ooh, he's carrying a little bit too much in. It looked like he had it. Very committed. 6-7 puff of smoke. Car up ahead, caution sector 2 as well. It's a Ferrari, I think, getting out of the way. There is a car ahead. Yeah, it's got out of the way well. .51.8. It's not a bad middle sector considering yellow flag, bit of traffic. And a little mistake at turn 4. Definitely more time in a lap for the Alpine. He's going to go. It's pretty quick as well. 107.8. P3. And I think there's more in that. I think there's a bit more in that for Scarborger. Right on the ball with Red Dragon. It's not ideal. Oh, yeah. Not ideal. Not really performed this very well. The Kick Sauber team compromising both laps. I think there's going to be a rethink. There's a big on the map. There is a massive traffic jam up towards 4. Cars leaving the pits. Cars on hot laps. But this is I don't think this is really working. Let's see where they fall at. Oh, I'll eat my hat. Red Dragon got the benefit, 107.5. Big slingshot, and Sem not bad, 107.8. Track's ramping up, but I didn't think that was going to work, but fair play. They've done something there. They've done a little bit. Easton on an outlap in the Red Bull. quite a crucial lap for Easton. Ain't got time on the board. The grid's pretty tight. 107.5 down to 108.3. What's that, about 8 tenths? I think Easton's got a friend in a McLaren. Aid him towards turn 1. I think that's going to be about it. He's right. In the braking, the McLaren's outbroke himself anyway. It gives Easton a nice clear run now. Easton up towards turn 4. Doesn't use all the track on the left, a little bit of margin there. They've had a decent first sector. Oh, just praying that was going to stick. Now through this tricky middle sector. Nice exit, nice runs, all that car positioning. Maybe a little bit early on the brakes there. The Tad. Powering his way down the hill, 51.7, Jin Sao. Tight on the entry, explodes off the corner though. Might get aided ahead by this car. Is it Williams? Can't really tell. I think it's the Williams. Or an Alpine. Easton to the line, 107.7, P5. This one's got a few twists and turns, especially down towards the bottom. Resilience, Desbro, Duffalumps, Tony Stark and Ryan Searles all in the drop zone. Desbro out on the track on an outlap, see if he can improve his position. Currently 17th, 108.2, his best lap. I mean, at 4 attempts, fresh tyres, bit of grip laid, track ramping up, it's doable. But I mean, just a couple attempts to do him as well. Very tight, good entry. He's running a little bit wide back end, stepping out, but hangs on to it. Car on the right. Kicks out, getting out of the way. Thames improved to P3 as well. Red Dragon still P1. As Desbro navigates through 4 and 5, 6 and 7 coming up. Nice and brave, nice and composed. I like it. Listen to his car, and there's more composure here. Got to pick the throttle up, nice. Light's got an egg underneath it. Squeeze it till you feel that grip. .6, 2 attempts up on his personal best. He's got a little bit of battery as well. He's been smart with his ERS. To the line we go. Where's he going to fall at? P11. 107.8 in the 107s. I think the 107. 108 flats. Could be the cut-off here. The big lap. We pick up Duffalump. Oh, he's invalidated. It's an invalidated run. What's Tony Stark up to? He's 4 seconds down on his time. I think we see how Matty's getting on. P13. 6.9. This is a new run for Matty. He's improving. Nearly a tenth in sector 1. A little bit of understeer on the exit. Kept it all in bands. That's nice and brave. Oh, rear end. Hangs on to it. He's gathered his composure again. Oh, he's back out of it. Back out of it. And you see what's going on with Duffalumps, because he needs a run, he needs a lap. Otherwise he's out. 3:28 left. Doesn't make the same mistake. Maybe a little bit cautious in there. Maybe a couple of attempts. Just wanted to get the valley running. He is up on his time. About 10th and a half. kept his foot in. Brave, kept his foot in. He was tight. Ooh. Got out of the way, but Dufflop's done well there. Read that. 51.6 is decent. 2 temps up for the Ferrari. Needs a good run. ERS now, the battery's derating. Not getting nowhere near as much power as he was. To the line. 108 flat, P13. Is that going to be enough? Muddy Biscuit we pick up. Coming to the line in the Aston Martin. He does a 107.8 P10 for Muddy Biscuit. Good lap. Rideable resilience pressure lap. Navigate 1 and 2 really nicely there. Got a good run. Not using any battery. Same for that last push, 10th and a half. I think that was down on his time. Looking at his ERS level. That's nice. Really nice and committed. Got a little bit deep there. It's a little bit deep. Gathers it back up. Red Dragon retires from the top of the timing sheets. He's improving. Little mistake there again, a little bit deep out of June out. Is it going to be enough to scrape through 108.1 P18? Juan Celes is up on his time, 10th up. He has got a lot of making up to do. And another 3 temps, almost half a second up. Trying to improve his grid position. .182, it's unlucky. Unlucky. 17 seconds left. Matty, P16. I don't think you're going to make it, mate. It's a good effort. Box, 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 box. Oh. Yeah, tune the game sound down, yeah, mate. Game sound. Microphone. Is that any better? Oh, that's better. Is that any better, mate? Come on, Aston Boy says, Dano. Dano, what you doing? What in hell? Can you tune the game sound down, buddy? Yes, I've done that. Sounds better, says Slicks. Get in there, Slicks. What quality, that was tight. Q2's going to be even tighter. Look at the 107 club. 107 club down from P1 to P14 is about 3 temps. Just under. I'm not sure what's going on with this car. Just bombing around the track, burning up tyres. And a couple of drivers doing a little getting their eye in laps there, using the time available. Hope he didn't scrub a fresh set of tyres. Doesn't look like he did. Mm, 20 viewers, not bad, lads, not bad. Everyone's all right, doing good. That was not a good lap from Red Dragon, I'm assuming. But there is the classifieds for Q1. Invade leading the timing sheets. Red Dragon second, Tornado third, Dan fourth, Fortinel fifth, Sem sixth, Scarborga seventh, eighth is Daff, Muddy Biscuit ninth, Eastern 10th, Blaze 11th, 12th is Sainty, Nifty Nasri 13th, Desbro 14th, Dufflonk 15th. We lost Matty, the Division 2 champion JPP Gaming. That's a bit humbling. Resilience, I'm very joking, mate. Resilience, Ryan Sealeds and Tony Stark. Good effort though, 8-1. Weren't that far off. Sneaking in there. Really close, yeah. Don't know, it is close, mate. It is close. Get some details up. So we've got early movement. Once again, very busy. Well, what's that? An Alpine just cut across a Ferrari by the looks of it in the pit lane. They'd have to sort that out. His own teammate. Who was that? Whoever it is, they'll want to sort that out, get a nice clear bit of track if they can. Who is it? Scarborga? Who was out first? He was. But this is going to come thick and fast. Here he goes. Hopefully he's got tyres and brakes somewhere where he wants them to be for turn one. Scarborga's going to kick us off for Q2. Max him out them gear ratios, 192, 3 into the brakes. Coming a little bit of drag. Just see how he just lifted off there and let the car slow itself down with the aeros ever so slightly. Good driving from Scarborga. He's carrying a bit more drag than other drivers though. (17.5) sector 1 through turn 5, 6 and 7 coming up. It is planted, that car. Oh, a little wobble. Lost a little bit of faith in it there. Through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, really slamming the throttle down. Rear end complaining a little bit. Squirrely out the corner. 52 flat. Sector 2, not the best sector 2 for the Alpine. There's a little bit more in it. And that's where he's really looking to gain his time as well. Needs to neaten that sector 2 up. Still an 8-1. That's probably not going to be good enough. So we picked up here, Muddy Biscuit. Let's go Red Dragon. Where's Muddy Biscuit? He's going up the hill. Coming across the line now with a 7-9 is Nifty Nasri. Desbro with an 8 flat. Muddy Biscuit 8 flat. Red Dragon coming across the line now. 1077. Dan with a 7-4. That's a big lap for Dan. Invade not on the track. Ride the ball with Easton and pick him up at turn 1. Just about looking for an apex. 1, 2 and 3. Gathers it back up. Car gets out of the way well. 1075, sector 1 for Easton. Runs it a little bit wide, gets away with it. 6 and 7, traffic up ahead. Ooh. Got away with that one. Very Just turn in ever so slightly early there. Right, he's ran it wide there. It's just the wheels are falling off that one. If you want a Q3 slot in this division at this track, you're going to have to near perfect lap. A little bit scrappy for Mason, but is it a fast scrappy? Sometimes you watch laps and they're like, nice, could have done a bit better there. 8-1, not bad, but not good enough. I didn't look very fast, and then all of a sudden it pops up fastest time. You know, fast and scrappy sometimes works, but not on that occasion for Easton. 4 drivers ain't really set times. 11.8's not really a time for Al Daff. Invade, Wattenell and Duffalump still get times on the board. Tornado invalidated, but I think this is an in-lap. Should be an in-lap for Muddy Biscuit unless he's gone again. See what his Sector 2 time is. 15.1.9. He's just outside of personal best, so there's a bit more time in it for Muddy Biscuit on fresh tyres and a bit of track evolution towards the end. He's going to finish the lap. It's just outside of personal best, unlucky. 8 flats from Muddy Biscuit. Tornado, where is he at? He's out of fuel. That's what he's at. So yeah. Invade Wattenell Duffalumps. Wattenell and Duffalump doing something about it now. They need to get a lap on the board. As we know, inside 9 minutes left of the session. Tiger some great times in Q1 they were. And Red Rider, let's go in Invade. Invade's doing well. He was top of the time in Sheets Q1. At the moment he's still in the pits. Duffalumps we pick up 17.5 is about where you want to be. Sector 1, a little bit tight. Turn 7, gets it slowed down for 8. Nice and composed for 9. All that track position, throttle, pick up into 10. Oh, the curb just upset the car ever so slightly on the left, just sort of kissed it with the front tyre at June South. Set the balance of the car, would upset his exit, cost him a little bit. An 8.5 for Duffalumps. P12. I think he's got a little bit more in him. Trying to ball with Al Daff. In the McLaren, the Mercedes. 191 mile an hour braking zone. Got a good exit. Just outside his personal best for Sector 1. Gets the nose in well. Little balance again of the car. Let him down on the curb. 6 and 7, great commitment. That was really good. Oh, did he overshoot it? 7.2 for Wattenell. What the hell was that? Got a bullet. Lincoln, you missed that one. Wattenell, top of the time in Sheets in Q2. 51.5, track's ramping up. Oh, the rear of the car. Al Daff, unlucky. Unlucky. Thought he had something going there. He was cooking. Scar Paul got on an out lap. Easton through 1 and 2 needs a good lap. Currently in the drop zone, P11. $17.4. Oh, again. Need to extend that braking zone 10, 15 metres and he'll be perfect. Oh. Bumpy ride for Eastern, that one. Slammed against that. This is a pressure lap for Scarborga. Down in 12th. Navigates 1, 2 and 3. Powering his way up towards 4. So all that positioning and commitment. He's got both. Picks the throttle up. Flat through 5. Positioning again and commitment from 6 and 7. And again he's got both. Hit the stick. A little bit deep. Navigates well, codes, decent speed. Almost parked it on that apex. And it was just whistling a little bit by. 51.2. 8 tenths up. It's a big lap for Scarborga. This is where he's going to suffer a little bit with his draggy setup. But it's a 7.2 P2. Run aboard a McLaren, boxing the car. Invade again, not 4.32. Is he waiting for the peak track conditions? Easton improving his time by 7.10. This track's really ramping up. Could be a few shocks here if drivers ain't aware. I think they're going to have to go out and cover off anyway. But this track's getting quick. Easton now, he's going to jump up to P6 with a 7.4. We're going to see a 106 somewhere. It's bubbling beneath the surface of 106 for one of these drivers. Someone's going to hit this track at the exact peak moment. And I think it's around here. This time right now, we're right aboard with a Ferrari. Through 1 and 2, a little bit scrappy but keeps it valid. Runs it very close through turn 3 on the inside curb. 17.5. That where we are. Rear end got away from him a little bit of traffic up ahead. 6 and 7 coming up. Driver's really flirting with that inside curb. I don't really like it. Really fighting the car left there to keep it in. .51.5, it's decent. It's an improved lap as well for the Ferraris, what he's looking for. Needs to try and cement himself into this Q3. Same T to the line. 107.8 P9. Does improve by a tenth. Nifty Nasri on the cusp, on the bubble. Muddy Biscuit in pursuit, but backed out of it. Tornado in 12th needs a good lap. He's on an out lap. Pick Desborough up in the Haas. Oh, again, really tight inside line. Isn't it an improved run? Decent exit. 51.4, 2 tenths up for Desborough. That's going to do him nicely and put himself Nifty Nasri and Sainty. Going to put the pressure on that Mercedes. To the line, shortest run to the line you'll ever see. 107.7 P8. Nifty Nasri in the drop zone, but on a lap. Muddy Biscuit starting a lap. Right on ball with Muddy Biscuit. Is Tornado going to get round in time? He should do. I think that's him there starting a lap now. There he goes. Invades on the lap as well. He's put himself in. Backed himself right into a corner there, Invade. Sector 1 improvement for Muddy Biscuit, half a tenth. Traffic ahead. Oh, lovely commitment. Lovely commitment. There's a little bit of a squabble. Didn't really need it, but he's kept his head down, kept his focus, and he's still going. Could be the difference here. Q2 and Q3. Ferrari's going to get out of the way. 51.6. He is improving. 10th and a half. Needs the exit of all exits. He's got battery to play with as well. Muddy Biscuit to the line. Is it enough for Q3? Has he done enough? 107.7 P10. He's in. Red Dragon is in the drop zone. I didn't think we'd see this. Red Dragon is going to box his out. I thought he was one of the favourites. We're on board with Nifty Nazri, 14th. This is an invalidated run. See if Dufflumps has got a chance. Money Biscuit, Desbro in, Invade in, 107.6, left it late, P9. So heartbreak for Money Biscuit, done all he can. He can be proud with that though, 107.7. So close, so tight. See what Dufflumps has got in his back pocket. Couple attempts. 3 attempts. 10th and a bit for Dufflumps. I think if Money Biscuit's still giving it another effort, is he still giving it another go, the Biscuit? Dufflumps with a 107.9, he's in the 107s. And I think the Aston Martin's box, that is it for Q2. Fair play to the lads who did drop out there. Heartbreak really. Look at 107.16, 107.56, 107.89, 108 flat, 107.9, 107.9. Not bad effort there. Shaping up to be a good race. It's going to be close. I think strategy can come into it. I'm just waiting for Sem. But there is your classifieds from Q2. So what in L, top of the time sheets, 107.234. Scarborga P2, Sem P3, Dan's P4, Jurassic Blaze P5, Eastern P6, Al Daff 7th, Tornado 8th, Invade left it late but got 9th, and Desbro 10th. We lost Muddy Biscuit, Red Dragon, I'm a little bit shocked at that one. Sainty, Nifty Nazri and Dufflumps all drop out. Yeah, I thought Red Dragon's Q1 performance, I thought, looks like he's got a little bit there. A little bit tasty. Out in Q2, P12. All the apexes was miss, says Invade. Come on, Silver Arrows, says Adam F13. There we go, Mercedes out. Get his Q3 session underway. McLaren follows him. It's like a Haas at the end as well, leaving the pit lane. So this is going to be really close. Blink in your eye and you're going to miss it. It's going to be that close. I'm saying Vade's not leaving it late this time. He's out reasonably early. You know, his teammates. One of the Alpines have got any teamwork in this Q3 session they're going to exploit. As they are the only team with 2 cars in this Q3. So if they can use to their advantage a little bit of a tow, it could make all the difference here today. They have got 2 cars in. We haven't seen a lap from a VRC Dan. Right on board with Dan. Here's the first guy out. He has got a Haas hugging his gearbox. Here we go, Q3 underway. Positions his car right hand side to open up the corner. Carry as much speed as he can through 1 and 2. Oh, he's nipped. You can see what he was going for there. Really big old slingshot. We're riding ball with Desbro then. Desbro with a 17.3. That's a good first sector. Lovely placement. Nipped 2 apexes. Kept the speed up. Lovely the commitment from the Div 1 lads there through 6 and 7. Really good. What we're looking for here, about 51.5. That's good. It's decent. It's going to be in the money. Somewhere. What do you reckon? It's got to get into the 107s. You have to be in the 107s here. A low 7. Is there going to be a 6? It's a 7-8. He's in the 7s. Here we go with the Alpines. Let's see how this is working out. As Invader 7-2. Big 4 temps. Over 4.5. Temps on his teammate there. So there you go. That's the beauty of having 2 teams in. And what in hell? What in hell was that? 107.1. He's done it again. We're riding a ball with Jurassic Blaze through turn 5. Yeah, lovely commitment, full commitment. You've got to send it now in Q3. Hugging the inside, picks the throttle up nicely though. Good position though. Flown around it, nice speed. Snatch to the right. Gets to the apex. Lets the car go now. Just 1 gear shift down for the McLaren there. Maybe bogged him on the exit, but he's carrying good speed. What's Drastic Blaze got? 107.142 is what's to beat. 107.3 P4. Not bad from Drastic Blaze. One ball with Sem. Sem goes P4. Got Easton on an outlap. Under 98 into the braking over Easton. Get it all together for 1 and 2. $17.4 is a good first sector there for the Red Bull. No, missed that apex ever so slightly. But he wasn't tight this time. He wasn't tight. And again, nice. Wasn't tight on that apex either. It's a better lap for Easton. Enjoying this one. Nice and smooth as well on the throttle. Nothing rash, nothing silly. 51.5. A little bit wide there. Front sides just maybe taking a pounding through sector 2. Didn't have anything left there to give. A little bit of understeer on the exit. Is it going to cost him? It's a 7.6 P9. There's your gaps to your leader. So Invade looking for just over half a tenth. VRC Dan looking for about the same. And Semney's just over a tenth. It's close. It's tight. Track's going to ramp up as well. Is what they're going to pop into the 106s. If I get P2, this will be my best Div 1 quali, says Invade. He's there, he's on the money. You got Dan sniffing around, mate. Where we got an outlap, Scarborger, 107.6, his best lap in the Alpine. There he is. He's gone out a bit early, 5 minutes to go. Doesn't believe in the track evolution, but maybe just wants a nice quiet track. Interlagos to himself. This is where your heart sinks when you see cars leaving the pits at this point. It doesn't look like it's going to happen for him. He's going to have the place to himself. Nice positioning. White line, millimetres from the grass, exactly where you want to be. Slingshots it through 3 as well. Up to turn 4 we go. Can he get the nose of the car in? He's a 10th up. Does get the nose of the car in. Nice and composed on the throttle as well. 6 and 7. Looks fast. Sector 2's where he's looking to gain all that advantage with his draggy setup. Big advantage, 4 tenths, 4.5 tenths to Scarborger. He's in the ballpark there. It's in the overtake, everything it's got to the line. 106.9 for Scarborger. He's in the 106 club all on his own. No toe, no tricks, no games, just pure speed and talent. Scarborger on provisional pole. What in hell? What in hell was that? What in hell? Scarborger with a massive lap. Invades personal best of P2. Looks a distant pipe dream at the moment. There'll be a work to do. We're going to ride on ball with what in hell. Can he break the 106 barrier? Here we go. Turn 1. Nose in on the throttle. Bravery, commitment. He was sliding about, but he slung it through there. 1, 2 and 3, done. Oh, he's not happy. Not happy. Not happy with that run. He's got another bite of the cherry. Right on ball with Dan then. P4. 107.2. Car ahead. Big puff of smoke to drive through as well. Oh, a little snap of oversteer. And he's had a back out. Is he going to get another lap? Sem's made a mistake. Pressure's on. Out lap for Blaze, Al Def, Tornado, Easton and Desbro. We're on board with McLaren then. Can he get a lap in? .17.4, personal best, sector 1 from the McLaren. That was lovely positioning. Oh, I deserved that. That was brilliant. Left tyre was just on that white line. On entry, it was perfect. We're fighting it. Trying to get to that apex. A little bit of oversteer. 51.3. Decent middle sector for the McLaren. We've scrubbed a little bit of speed off on that curb, bouncing over it. Cuts a nice little bit of the track there. To 107.3, it's P7. Got Tornado coming to the line. .107.2 P6. I don't think no one's... Dan's up on his time. Danny's up on his time. Tenth up for Dan. Big middle sector, 51.1. Can he do it? Has he got the run? He's got the battery. It's all about power now. 107.1. He was unlucky. He does get ahead of Invade and what in hell. 7 flat in P2. As Desbro getting on his lap. He's 4.5. He's down on his lap. 4.8 seconds. Jurassic Blaze improving. Just over a tenth. Just over a tenth. Might get him up to P5 here. Good effort for the McLaren. If he improves, he does improve to P6. Well played. Good. What a quality, lads. That was margins. That's off to Scarborger. There he is, pole sitter Scarborger in the Alpine. First pole of the season. 106.977. The only driver to get to the 106. No toe. Just speed and talent. P2 for Sem. Dan P3. What in L P4. Invade P5. As he dreams of a P2 in Division 1. Q3 evaporate for Invade there. Jurassic Blaze P6, Tornado 7th, Aldaf 8th. Aldaf 8th. Well, that's quite hard to say. Eastern 9th and Desbro is 10th. No more in a 8th, Daff. No more 8ths. Well, we should have a 5-minute break because I need to get a drink. Roll a fag. Cracking time, yeah. 106.9, the only driver, Tiger. And you know what? There was no toe, no tricks. He's got a draggy setup. He's carrying a little bit more downforce. See how that plays out in the race. But yeah, Scarborger, what a lap. What a lap. What a qualifying, to be fair. If drivers behave themselves and we get some quality racing, this one's going to be a really good race. I know the quality of drivers we've got here in RSF1. And I think for Div 1 we got to fly the flag as well. We can't be having the messiest races and calling ourselves Div 1. But I got faith. We're going to have a good race. Good qualifying generally breeds a good race. Predictions? Anyone got any predictions? Hopefully good racing coming, said as more, yeah. Trickster, all day with eyes closed. So the race director. Oh, we've got a bit of a mixed bag on strategy here. We've got Scarborger on a soft, medium for Sem, Dan on a hard. Didn't he get the 5 mediums of what in hell Invade, Blaze, Tornado and Daff? A hard again for Eastern. Desbro on a medium, Muddy Biscuit and Kicks out with Red Dragon on a soft, looking to get into the points early with that off the line. Stickier soft tyres could, especially to eat up all them runners ahead of them. Very mixed bag. Muddy Biscuit, Dragon soft, same tea on a medium. Three soft runners and Nifty Nazri, Dufflons and Matty again, trying to look for early advantage. JPP Gaming just going to go long, see where he falls out, see how that strategy goes. Probably stay out of trouble as well, take it a bit easy, settle into his first race in Div 1, the Div 2 champ. Resilience, medium, soft. Searles is on a medium and Stark on a soft, so could all change. Still got a little bit of time to decide. Got a few minutes left. But no, what do you guys think strategy is? Here we go, Aaron Scott, the trickster. I hope you haven't forgotten who was the #1 pick in a draft. Firing shots already in Div 2, I think, down there. Don't be ricocheting in those shots up here, mate. Keep your 6 shooter to yourself. Now, Aaron was unlucky. He could have won the Div 2. So could have Cornish. JPP won it in extraordinary circumstances on the safety car. It's madness. Yeah, you know what? I think he'd be happy with 17th. He was not last. He can do something from there. Hard tyre. He's gone long. A lot of different tyre strategies going on as well. Soft as well still for Scarborough. He's going to try and scamper off up the road early on. See if we can get an advantage. You have to break DRS early. But now he's gone on to a hard. I like the call for Muddy Biscuit and Red Dragon. They could cause problems for the cars ahead of them in the top 10. Especially if they get a good start. One of them's bowed out. And here we go. Formation lap. Let's get some details up. We'll have position change for the first couple of laps. Let's get your tyres up actually. Where's the tyres gone? There you are. There's your tyre choice. So, top 3 all on hard tyres. Borger, Sem, Dan, hard tyres. Wattinell on the softer mediums. He'll have a little bit of an advantage early on. Invade on a hard. Blaze on a medium. Tornado, Daff, Eastern, hards. Desbro, medium. Muddy Biscuit on the soft. The outlier of the grid. He needs a very good start. It definitely needs to be ahead of those 3 hard runners by lap 3-4. His strategy's going to go anywhere. Red Dragon will hopefully follow him through on those mediums. Look after him a little bit. They're serving well against the hards later on. Same team, Nifty Nazari, Duff Lumps all on hards. Matty on a medium. JPP Gaming, Resilience, Searles on a hard. And Tony Stark dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, is on a medium. There's your race tyre strategies. Lap 15-17 for both compounds, so not much difference between the two. So what's the medium? Is the medium the race tyre? Is the hard the race tyre? And right now, the hards, you say, a little bit of advantage, they're going to have the mediums coming back later on in the race. There we go. RSF1 Season 13, Race 1, Division 1, Brazilian Grand Prix. As they line up on the grid, haven't really got a good view of it. Have a view from Scarborough. Watch that kick salver on the inside of Sem F1. Lights are on here at Interlagos. Lights off and away we go. Scarborough's got a good start. Minimal wheel spin and he should be comfortable with the turn 1. Oh, there's a car sideways. What was that? Was it Invade? Definite contact in the midst of all that, but drivers look like relatively they got away all right, unscathed. As they're all squabbling for a little bit of track up towards turn 4. the top 10, broke away from the rest of the field. And now we'll be looking to close that up. Muddy Biscuit up to 7th, exactly what he needed. Let's get some position changes up on the early ones. There's your tyre strategies again, as you've got Dan and Drastic Blaze wheel to wheel. Blaze down the inside, gets it done. Who's in that? That's Invade down the inside of Jun Sao. That's a good move, just about car's width. Left on the outside, opportunist move there for Muddy Biscuit on the soft tyre. He's now up to P6 on the softs, flying on his opening lap is Muddy Biscuit. He's up 5 positions. Desbro's down 4. Red Dragon down 8. Big losers there on the opening couple of laps. What else? 7 wheel to wheel up to 6 and 7. So he's got to give here. Side by side. Up through 6, 7. Still battling wheel to wheel, medium tyres on the inside. Has he got the grip early on round the outside? Looks like he has. That's a good move from Wattadell. Full commitment. That could have been an aeroplane crash. Drastic Blaze looking opportunist as well. Gets his fingers caught in the cookie jar there. Muddy Biscuit Invade round the outside. Soft tyre looks like it's going to hold up on the inside. And it does for now. But how long is that pace going to last on that soft tyre? And has he got a strategy to counteract it? Still Invade. And Muddy Biscuit wheel to wheel. It's a good move from Invade on the hard side. Needed to get that one done. I think VRC Dan snuck through there. It was Dan who snuck through there. He was who I was looking for. But Dan now made the move on that soft tyre. That's crucial for their race, Invade and Dan. They needed to get past Muddy Biscuit. Didn't want him getting held up. As you can see, big DRS train all the way from first, all the way down. I can't see a gap to the end of the field. Like a big snake. Where's his camera angle, mate? Good early going at Div 1 here. Driver's got to settle in there. Look for a mistake, look for an opportunity. What in hell? Scarborger wheel to wheel. 3 wide. Up towards turn 1. Drastic Blaze leads. The mediums are really having a good run at it right now. Drastic Blaze has worked his way up through that field. What in hell? Scarborger looking down the inside, now the outside. What in hell down the inside? And he leads the Brazilian Grand Prix. Hopefully the mediums, they just need to sort of kind of work together now and try and create a gap. The Scarborger if they can. And the rest of the pack. Try and get away. Use that softer rubber. The longer this stint goes on though, the hard runners, they're going to get stronger and stronger. Muddy Biscuit hanging on well now. On the softs, his strategy's done what he needed to do early. Now he's just got to just try and look after his tyres to his pit window. Hopefully hang on to some DRS. Division 2 champion JPP Gaming having a good first opening few laps of Div 1 life. He's improved, he's up to 14th. He's going wheel to wheel with Desbro. Dufflump's 15th as well. Ryan Sealer's 16th. Easton are really looking to dispatch this soft runner once those tyres really start to drop off. Won't be too much longer, another couple of laps, and I think he'll start to struggle a little bit, but at the moment, DRS is probably helping the soft runner stay in the mix a little bit. Good driving, early 5 laps here in Division 1. Sainty and Nifty Nasri wheel to wheel. It's a move for the Ferrari. Making his way up. He's in 11th. Looking to get into the top 10. Get some nice points on the board early on. Nifty Nasri, does he fancy the run into turn 1? He's having a look. Thinks better of it. Red Dragon with the first penalty of the day, 3 seconds for him. First penalty of the season. Here's your race leader, he's just up ahead. Yellow flag, safety car. Safety car, there's a big incident down, I think it's Red Dragon. He was off the field and we'd lost Tony Stark. Dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. He's gone. So early safety car here in Div 1. Didn't see what happened. Cars running close proximity. Something was bound to give, something was going to snap. I don't think they was in the pack. They was off the pack, but in a pack. Pack of 3, I think. That's a shame. We've lost Tony Stark, but we've got a safety car here. Muddy Biscuit probably get off the soft tyres. But is it too early? He's going to carry on. Options open. There are cars boxing. Scarborga, Sem, invaded as well. Easton. We've got pit lane action. Yellows breed yellows. I don't think that's the last safety car of the day either. I don't think it would be down to like idiotic driving. It'd just be down to racing incidents if something does happen. Was that opening 7 laps? That was really good. Let's have a look at some position changes. Here we go. What now up 3, Jurassic Blaze up 4, down in his grid slot. Muddy Biscuit up 7, big winner. On a soft tyre though, how long are they going to last? Aldaf up 3, Tornado up 1, Sainty up 6, Nasri is up 6, Desbro up 1, Duffalump up 5, Ryan Seales is now up 8, Resilience is up 6, Scarborga down 12, Sem down 12, but they're on a different strategy, Easton down 6, different strategy. Division 2 champion JPP Gaming on the strategy with the... Did he box? Did JPP Gaming box? He did. He's on the strategy with the leaders there, so if you can keep with that pack he's in, of the cars around him that just box it, that'll keep him in good stead if the pace is good from them. Invade down 12, different strategy. Matty down 2 and Red Dragon is down 7. Penalties, because some people love the old penalties. 10 seconds for JPP Gaming. Well, that's... shot that in the foot. And Red Dragon is on 3 seconds. I'm not sure what's happened to JPP Gaming there. That 10-second penalty, but he got 10-second pen. Did JPP no? Speeding in the pit. That's a new low, says Aaron Scott. Ribbing his rival there, sticking a knife in against his rival. 10-second time penalty in the pits for JPP Gaming. That is not ideal, but maybe he can serve and get back onto the back of the pack. See how long Bert Mylander is going around the track. Yo! Right. Hopefully, well, obviously I want to get the race underway, but JPP Gaming, is he going to get onto the back of the pack before the safety car goes out? Just see who stopped and hasn't stopped. It's in my head. From Resilience up, they haven't stopped. The safety car lights still on, they are. So this one's now all poised. Oh, that was a bit close. Safety car is in this lap. JPP Gaming is on the back of the pack. Bit of a late call there from Bert Mylander for the drivers. I don't think any of them are prepared for this one. Drivers will have to beware, cold tyres, cold brakes. And we get us underway again. What in hell's away? Jurassic Blaze is chasing him. Down towards turn 1. Brazilian Grand Prix back underway. Resilience is up to 10th there. He's made 2 positions. Good restart there for the Racing Bull. Got a Ferrari though sniffing the duffel lumps. Duffel lumps looking round the outside. Got a car on the inside. It's Ryan Seales. There's Resilience is gone. There was contact between those cars. I see end plate flying off. Resilience down at 19. You've got Sem Easton. They're trying to work their way back through the pack. There's Easton. I knew he was somewhere. There he is round the outside. Committed there from Easton down the inside. He takes that position. Good driving there from Easton. Good driving all round there. Oh, Ferrari. Dropping down the order. Where's he going to rejoin? There he is. Down in 17th. DRS enabled. Easton ahead of Duffel up Scarborga down the inside of the kick Sauber at turn 1. The pole sitter on the charge. Easton's had a good restart. I think he's the leading car that has stopped at Red Bull. Dufflop's in a world of hurt at the moment on used hard tyres against these medium runners. Oh, that's a big dive down the inside of the Alpine of Invade. That was brave. That had to be perfect. He didn't collect Sem there. Had to be absolute spot on. Red Dragon's coming through as well. Dufflump sinking. Fresh tyres working well. Easton on the charge. Nifty Nasri is his next target. Here he comes. DRS enabled. DRS on the Mercedes as well. Mercedes stays ahead, frustrating Easton there. It's all about ghosting up and passing, getting through this traffic. He's got pressure from Scarborga as well, just waiting for one mistake to come through. Jurassic Bays leads. What in hell, just 2 tenths behind, yet to box those two, and Dan. Muddy Biscuit doing well on 10 lap old soft tyres in P4. This one's just poised nicely now. You've got some drivers on different strategies. But Nifty Nasri's doing a job for the cars ahead of him. I'm telling you, keeping Easton, Scarborga, the likes of that behind him. Really doing a job here. But this could be curtains unless he's got some DRS from the car ahead. And he has. Can he defend it? We've got the Red Bull on the inside. Easton. Got that one done before the braking zone. It's Scarborga. You've got to watch out for it. It's a 2-for-1 loss there for Nifty Nasri. Scarborga not letting Easton get away. And he's having a pop now. Scarborga, Easton. Job done for the Alpine. Easton didn't fire that too much. He's biding his time. Knows there's a lot of laps ahead. Oh, side by side, 6-7. Caution sector 2. Is that a Ferrari or Saint here again? Short work of Muddy Biscuit there on those soft tyres, Scarborga. Good charge through the field. Easton's getting past Money Biscuit as well. Got to keep tabs on Scarborger if he can, Easton. He's driving well, the Alpine driver. Coming through this pack well. Desbro's having a look at Al Daff if he can. Towards 4. He's got to be careful, the Alpine. There's your top 3. Dan Wattinell and Jurassic Blaze just ahead. Scarborger have been looking at them. He can see them. Licking his chops right now. Easton needs to get past this McLaren. He's gone for the dive there, Easton. Can he control the inside line? Has he got the grip round the outside? Yes, he has. It's a good move from Easton. Needed to get it done. Well, he's invading all this as well. He's trying to get past the McLaren as well. I think he's got that done invade. He has. So he's keeping tabs with Easton and Scarborger at the moment. As Al Daff boxes the car and retires. I think he knew his strategy to cook there. Another safety car changes everything though. A lot of sorting out needing to do at turn 4. Desbro trying to fight, squeezing Easton on the outside. The only defence he had there is managed to stay ahead. Scarborger now 2 cars ahead of Easton, 3 cars ahead of Easton. 2 cars, sorry. Himself. Tornado and Desbro. Scarborger through the traffic. A little bit of clean air now for the Alpine as he chases down the top 3. Well, nose to tail. Wondering what to do about Scarborger. There's not much they can do at the moment. But he's definitely not going to the end on those medium tyres. I don't think he'll make it. As Wattinell boxes the car. Dan and... Ooh, Dan backed out of that. Didn't want the contact, didn't want the smoke. Didn't want the price either. So Dan lives to fight another day. Blaze leads. Scarborger closing that gap though. Almost into DRS range in the top 2. Invade will dispatch of Desbro. Red Dragon after his ups and downs. P8 now. Settled in. He's come through the field as well. Division 2 champion in the top 10. He's got the tyre advantage on the Mercedes ahead if he can use it. There's a little wobble there. There's a mistake he's looking for. This should be JPB Gaming on the attack. Mercedes has recovered well, but not well enough. D rating from the Williams. He hit the top of the revs there. Didn't have much else to give. Just about keeps hold of it and gets out the P9. Good overtake there. See what's happening up front. I see Dan leading. They're squabbling. They got Scarborger on the gearbox. He's been taking no prisoners either. One crack a light and he's coming through. Easton now a little bit cleaner ahead of him. Don't have to panic at this point. Scarborger's not going anywhere. He's just stuck behind the top 2. He should be able to close that gap, Easton, the longer this goes on for. Scarborger can get held up a little bit by the top runners and do Easton the world of good, as well as Invade, who's still struggling now to get past Desbro and Tornado. Kind of needs to get this done here, the Alpine driver. It's going to be a brave move. He's got to watch that car ahead of him in his braking zone here. Oh, a little bit of contact, that's what I mean. It was a risky one. Still wheel to wheel, side side by side. Here comes Red Dragon. He's got the momentum and the speed. Has he got the bravery? There he goes, 2 for 1 bargain offer for Red Dragon. Invade's still trying to fight that one, but he lost the inside line. And he's lost 2 positions there as well. Flag in sector 3. Not sure what that was all about. Scarborough being held up by the top 2 as well. Easton now into DRS range. Tornado doing well. The cars that haven't boxed yet, especially the top 2, really doing well. Could be curtains here. There's McLaren boxes. He's had enough of that. So the chase is on now. You've got to leave yourself enough laps to come back on this strategy. For the guys that have stayed out, you can't keep staying out, and the lap's winding down. You ain't got no time to use the tyre. It's all about timing now. The chase is on. The hunters are going to become the hunted. Is there a little bit of traffic up ahead here for Dan? There is a lap car on the Mercedes. Show me it's not where the DRS line is. Could have done with that as a bit of defence against the Alpine behind. Invade after that charge he had a lap ago. Dropped off 1.3. I don't know if he's picked up any damage from that. That little squabble. There goes Scarborough leading the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's definitely got another stop. They're not going all the way on these mediums, so everybody's got another stop anyway. There's a status quo. Another round of pit stops incoming. What in hell, maybe not. To watch his pace, 3 seconds off the back of Matty. He's on a hard tyre. One to watch on an undercut to the cars ahead of him. So watching Dan trying to keep tabs with his Alpine, Scarborough, the pole sitter. He's within DRS range. Dan would be wary of that as well, that Red Bull behind him. So laps are winding down. Dan's still staying out. Got behind Red Dragon and Easton. Wheel to wheel into 1. Red Dragon committed that lovely down the inside. Left Easton for dust there. He's lost 2 positions out of that Easton. Not sure if he was expecting it or just got it a little bit wrong there. It's cost him. 2 cars he wouldn't want to see in front of him either on his strategy. Dan doing really well. 19 lap old tyres, still in DRS range. Still in with a chance of winning this race. When is enough though for the hard tyre. We move on to lap 21 of 36. And what tyre are they going to go on? Because probably going to be a soft tyre for the medium runners. 7 down with Sem, Easton boxing. What in hell goes through. And gets Matty in the process as well. So what in hell 9th. Should be hard tyres to the end. A bit clean air in front of him as well. He'd like to close that gap down to Sem as fast as he can. What in L on a charge. Don't forget about what in L. I think Dan's gone through a bit of a graining phase and he's found a nice bit of grip here in this Mercedes. Still DRS range of the leader. When is his pit window? When is his... Is it now? No. Looked like it was, but Scarborger boxes the car. He pulls the trigger before Dan. It's pretty impressive there from Dan. Invade up the fourth. Cars boxing. JPP and Nifty Nasri box the car. So does Matty and Duffalumps. Tornado chasing Dan. Red Dragon towards turn 4 in the Williams. And quietly about his business, Tornado. No penalties either. That could be key at the end of this race. What are now up to 6th? 2.8 the gap now to Sem. That was over 3 seconds a lap ago. It's back up to 3 seconds now. So what now made a little mistake there. Mercedes made a big mistake. Dan's still leading. Is the Mercedes going to box on this occasion? He doesn't. He's still going. Invade boxing the car. Drastic Blaze up to 5th. JP Gaming inside the top 10 once again. Overtaking Nifty Nasri. Dan 1.8 clear from Red Dragon. 22 lap old hard tyres. Tornado as well with the same strategy as Dan. Tyres from the start. DRS really helping the Williams out at the moment. Scarborger chasing down Wattinell once again. The hunt is on for Scarborger. Currently P7, fresh medium tyres. With about 12 laps to go. I think he just set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well. Duffalumps 109.3. Medium tyres. Duffalumps flying P14. Oh, ran outside. Wattinell and Sem. What an overtake that was. Sem's tyres have gone though, those mediums, 17 laps. Falling off, his pace really dropped off the last couple of laps. And who's that down the inside? Scarborger making short work. Sem's in AI mode. Tornado was swapping positions. Tornado getting closer and closer. .109.2 Scarborger sets the new fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So Dan now 2.2 clear, yet to box. Red Dragon in a good position, has boxed. Can he go to the end and pick the win up? Tornado needs a pit. And then you get Drastic Blaze, Wattinell and Scarborger. This one go anyway yet. You got to think Dan's really backed himself into a corner on the strategies, maybe hoping for a safety car. Is it going to come? Easton on Sem. Sem's tyres are gone. Easton through. What else? Scarborgo blinking, you miss it. Have a look at Easton. We miss Scarborgo. Overtake on what in hell. P5, Drastic Blaze's next victim. Invade, 3-second time, penalty, and there goes the Alpine. Up to P3 now, podium position. 10.6 second gap to Dan and Red Dragon. Dan has to box still. So you got to be thinking, Dan, soft tyre from here, anywhere here. This is his pit window. This lap on the next. You can't think it's going to be any longer than that. The gap's coming down now. Scarborga 8.9. This is it. I think it could have been a lap earlier for Dan, maybe. Scarborga flying. 109.3 his last lap. So where's Dan going to come out? Top 4 have gone. Easton's gone through. Is JPB Gaming going through? Here comes Dan now. He's going to feed out on soft tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. P6. He doesn't want to get in that punch up behind him. JPB Gaming's in 4 wide. Turn 4. Just push left to the right. Oh well. Sort it out. Tornado gets out alive. Who's getting out alive of this one? That's good racing. That's class racing there, lads. Side by side through 6 and 7. That takes some doing. Takes a bit of skill, that. 1.3 second gap to Easton. Dan on the charge. 1.1 second gap to Easton. Dan very much on the charge. So Red Dragon leads. Scarborga in P2. 7 seconds. That gap was 10 seconds about 2.5 laps, 3 laps ago. Drastic Blaze on the chase as well. Lap car gets out of the way well for the leaders. Well played. .5 the gap. What in hell? Just outside of DRS range to the top 3. Dan all over the back of Easton. He's got a 4.8 second gap to what in hell as well. He needs to get the hammer down here, the Mercedes. There's still a sniff. There's still a chance. Needs to get rid of Easton. Easton will want to make this Red Bull as wide as he can. Difficult task. That's job done. That's what Dan needed. Got a bit clean air in front of him now. He needs a good lap. Needs a very good lap here. And hopefully Easton doesn't somehow get back in front of him. Again, Drastic Blaze keeping tabs with Scarborga, doing what he needs to do. If there's a chink in the armour of the Alpine, he can take an advantage of. Nick a P2 if he can. P1, it could be. 4.6 to Red Dragon. 3.3 the gap to what in hell. 3.1. 2.9. Charges on. And there was a chink in the armour. Drastic Blaze up to P2. 4 seconds from the lead. Red Dragon got a 3-second time penalty at least. Could be in the box seat here. I'll check that for you. 3 seconds is the gap. .6 seconds. Dan to Wattinell closing in. Easton still hanging on to that soft run ahead of him. So Easton still looking dangerous, sniffing a podium somewhere if there is one. A lot of battery Scarborger's got. It should be job done. And almost into the net lead. They just need 2 temps to Red Dragon. And they'll be in the net lead of this race, these two. Scarborger leads. And there they are inside 3 seconds. So technically, safety car deployed. Safety car is deployed. This is cat amongst the pigeons time. It brings Dan in nicely on the soft tyre. Does he want another? If the car's ahead of him boxes, he might take, don't know, there's not enough laps. Are you going to risk track position for soft tyres at this stage? I don't know. Interesting call. 30 viewers in here. Is there? Well, that's not bad. Big up the RSF1 viewers. Cooking. Tornado drive-through penalty. Oh, that's spanner in his works. Drive-through penalty for Tornado. How's he got drive-through? Oh, has he been speeding under the safety car? Oh, Tornado. Throwing some points away there, mate. Throwing some points away. Everyone's boxing. Does Dan just stay out? No, he doesn't. He fancies fresh boots. Everyone on some fresh boots. Oh, this has got heartbreak written over it for someone. I can tell in this restart. Someone's leaving here in tears. Not happy. 35 now. Jesus. Go on, Adam Moore. Cooking tonight. Good race for Div 1 as well. Even though we've had 5, 6 retirements. I don't think there's nothing malice in it. It's been close. From qualifying the race, everything's been close. Nip and tuck. And it's going to end that way as well. But my lander on the track. Let's do some position changes late on here. Where they've gone, there they are. So Red Dragon up 11, having a outstanding race 1, but penalty over his head, 3 seconds. Scarborger down 1 from Paulo. Drastic Blaze up 3. Wattinell in his grid slot. Dan is down 2. Easton's up 3. Tornado in his grid slot. Nasri up 6. Invade down 4. Desbro grid slot. JBP Gaming Division 2 champion is up 6, sniffing a point or 2 on his debut in Div 1. Muddy Biscuit down 1. Matty is up 3. And Ryan Searles is up 5. There's your stops. Let's get your penalties up for your penalty fans. There they are. 3 seconds for Red Dragon. 6 for Invade. Desbro, JPP Gaming and Matty on 3. And a drive-through for Tornado. Is Mylander still on the track? He is. Decent start to the new season. Yeah, it is, Adam, mate. It is a decent start. We've had a good one. It's still anyone's game in a minute. Anyone can win this. especially from the likes of Borga to Easton and Nasri, all penalty free. Anyone's ball game, anyone's game, anyone's in it. In it to win it. It should be the last lap on the safety car. There's Ryan Searles trying to get back onto the snake. As who retired? Tornado retired under that drive-through. It's unlucky. He had a handful of points there, Tornado, as well. He had a good first stint, stayed out, kept out of trouble. Pace was good. Strategy looked good. But ultimately, P14 retirement, race 1 for Tornado. It's unlucky. Red Dragon do well to score some points now as well. But are the safety car lights out? They are. Red Dragon becomes the safety car. He will dictate the pace and he will get us underway for these last couple, 3 laps. Scarborgers look like the man today. He's gone. He's away. He's gone. He's gone. Like a cat out of a hot tin roof, mate. He was off. Scolded cat, but Scarborgers kept tabs with him. He wasn't fooled. We are back underway, wheel to wheel down into turn 1 for the lead of the race. And Red Dragon slams the door in Scarborgers' face. That hasn't happened too often this race. He's on the attack again, the Alpine. Looking to go around the outside of 4. Ooh. Very close to the track. Little track extension there, Max Verstappen style from Red Dragon. Drastic Blaze looking dangerous as well. Opportunist if he can sniff anything. If he can just get ahead, he can win this. What an L back in it on fresh soft tyres as well. The Aston Martin's going to be dangerous these last couple of laps. As we get Dan and Easton, they've been right up there as well on the pace. Those top 6. Scarborger running out of laps here. He's the net leader with that penalty to Red Dragon. Doesn't need to do anything stupid, but again he has to keep his eye on that McLaren behind him. Penultimate lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix for Division 1. DRS enabled as well. Is it curtains for the kick salvo of Red Dragon? Scarborger on the attack. Inside line. Just got to control it. Job done. The pole sitter back in lead of the race. 5 more sectors for him. What in hell, Dan? Anything, any chink, any crack? They're just looking. Is anyone brave enough to send one down on the last lap? Red Dragon looks like he wants to win it on track, if he can, even though that penalty's up ahead. Here comes Blaze. Blaze coming around the outside. Scarborger caught napping a little bit to the McLaren. That is a big race-winning move there for the McLaren of Blaze, yeah. Drastic Blaze, what a move. Did not see that coming till he appeared over the crest. Scarborger under pressure from What in Hell as well. Could go from bad to worse for the Alpine, the pole sitter. What in Hell ran the outside. Has he got it done? Can he make it stick? He does. Dan's having a look down 6. Standing inside of 6-7. There's Dan there, just gets the door slammed on him. And they're checking the wing mirror there, you see Blaze see where What in Hell was. Scarborger ahead of What in Hell, I missed that one. Managed to sneak back for that P2. But what a race. Red Dragon wins it on track. Drastic Blaze takes it on pens for the big 25 on race day 1. Scarborger, what an effort from the pole sitter in P2. What a last couple of laps that was, lads. Blink and you miss it here in Div 1. It is that close. What a race. JPP Gaming Division 2 champ with driver of the day, back of the grid. Picking up a few points, I think, as well. So he was looking for. And there's your podium. Drastic Blaze takes top step of the podium. Scarborger did all he could, the pole sitter. Went off strategy, off book. Done everything he could, but he couldn't beat Drastic Blaze. That last lap overtake into turn 1, won it for him. It was brave, it was committed, it was everything it needed to be at Brazil today. P3 for the Mercedes of Dan, I think it is. Dan Nick's P3. That was a good race, lads. I enjoyed that. Let's have a look at the classifieds. There it is, Drastic Blaze on the top step of the podium and the fastest lap for the big 26 to kick the season off. Scarborger P2, Dan P3, What in P4, Easton P5, Nasri P6, Dragon P7 with a penalty, Money Biscuit P8, Desbro P9 and Ryan Seales P10. JPP Gaming at P11, just outside the top 10 on his Division 1 debut. Not bad effort. Matty 12th, Evade 13th, Tornado 14th, Duffalump, Sem, Resilience, Daff, Sainty and Tony Stark round off the grid. Lads, I'm going to skip the interview tonight because I had my dinner, but it's been a pleasure as always. That was impressive opening race of the season. That, what a race. Thanks for tuning in as well, everybody. I think that's a decent record high of like 35, 36 people. Not bad. But it could be better, lads. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the racing going as well. That was really good. Hats off to all the drivers today. Qualifying race. It was clean, it was fast, it was committed. Fly the flag. Div 1. Div 2, follow that. Alright, that is it from RSF1. We'll be back next week, same time, same place.